I've had my teeth done, so if you can hear me with a little bit of a lisp. Do you still talk or hang out with anyone from Locked In? Short answer is no. Will you ever do OnlyFans? Hello everybody! Welcome back to another video. Do you like, I've got the mic. Eric, come here. Hello, Mr. Poo-Poo. So guys, today I thought would just be a bit of a life update video for you all and a Q&A, which I did ask you on my socials, so we're just gonna get into it. I needed a video to film and I'm away next week, and Lolly's gonna vlog our holiday on her channel, so if you wanna know her channel, it's the same across all her socials, so go watch that vlog. I'm not sure when that'll actually be out. Yeah, let's recap of what's been going on. We're going on holiday, I've been super busy. We got some new Adore Chaos stuff coming out. Let me show you. This is a Just Chilling collection. We've also had a price drop site-wide on Adore Chaos, and that is the reason of we've been listening to you guys. There's been so many people getting involved with the brand. Like, honestly, it's been such a surreal 9 months of building this up. But now I feel like we're getting to a point where people want to support the brand, but the one thing that's stopping them is the price. And don't get me wrong, I thought price before was very, very fair, but to make it even fairer for you guys, we've dropped it. We've dropped them again. So £49 for a hoodie, £29 for a tee. It will never go lower than that. Even in the 30% off sale, it was never that cheap, but this is not a sale. This is permanent prices for the foreseeable. So that's another thing. Third thing, I've had my teeth done. So if you can hear me with a little bit of a lisp, if you would have followed my Instagram, you would have seen this. If you follow my TikTok, you would have seen this on my TikTok, the video, that I've had 8 composite top and 8 composite bottom edging. So a lot, well, most of it is my normal teeth, and shout out to Dr. Jesus, who actually just basically added composite around my teeth to make them, to kind of just fill in the imperfections. Do you know what? One of my main things the other day was like, can I still say games and stuff? But I can still say games on your phone. I can still do it. I've been good. The sun is out. The weather is good. It's still a bit cold, but happy days. Yeah, we're chilling, man. We're chilling. So let's get in to some questions, because I asked you guys on my Instagram and on my Snapchat. Let's get into it. What's your favorite part about what you do in your career? I would say the favorite part about my career is that it's not really what I do, but every day is different. So I wake up, and yes, I'll have a routine. I'll wake up at 8 every morning. I'll make sure I go to the gym. We walk the dog, stuff like that. Admin bits to do. There's editing to do, but the day is always different. Do you know what I mean? Like, I might have a shoot in an afternoon, or I might have something to do in the morning, or it's like every day is different, and I love that. And also, like, the freedom you get with it, of course. Like, there is times where you won't have much on, or I will make sure I do everything. So for example, today I've got time to film a YouTube video and go to the gym and not have to worry about anything. It's cool. Do you know what I mean? It's really, really nice. What would be the next car you would get, and why? I actually get asked this question a lot, because I've obviously said, with the car I've got now, the BMW X3M, unreal car, sounds sick, so fast, really comfortable, really spacious. What would I get next? I genuinely don't know. I can't afford, and I don't want to pay as much as I would love a supercar, you know? I can't afford the insurance. I can't afford the running costs. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a whole different world. I've got a house now, I've got a dog to pay for, it's just life, do you know what I mean? I was looking at Audi RS7s the other day, the new ones, but they're just so big, and it's a 4-litre V8. I'd be in the petrol station every day, like, I just don't know. Honestly, I have no idea, guys. Do you still talk or hang out with anyone from Locked In? Short answer is no. I don't. Everyone has their own lives and does their own thing. I will see people at events or at, I don't know, charity matches and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I'll bump into Fu, or I'll see stars, or Danny will be somewhere and I'll bump into him or whatever. But no, we don't ever like link up and stuff, but that is just down to everyone being so busy, and that's bluntest way I can put it. And that is just what it's like, and everyone has their own lives. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I would love to see the guys more often and see them in general, but yeah, that's the answer to that one. Someone said, what's your biggest secret? Well, if I told you, it's not a secret. Dream holiday for you and Lolly. I don't know, I feel like the generic one, like the Bahamas or the Maldives or something like that, but you know, where you're just like literally in a little pod, floating on the sea with like pigs swimming around you. I feel like that's definitely a dream. Them holidays are very expensive. But yeah, something like that, 100% would be absolutely unreal, I think. What made you start YouTube? Always loved YouTube, and I did it years ago, and I actually archived all my videos. So if you're here from them days, thank you very much. I did it for like 18 months, 2 years. And I did it at home and edited the videos. It was like around lockdown time and whatever, and I was doing like trying American sweets and things like that. But yeah, that sort of ended a couple of years ago, and then I kind of re-brought it back, and now I'm trying to actually smash it out and do like once a week and smash them out. And I've got my boy Bobby, who's my editor and videographer now, and I'm trying to put some time and effort into these videos and make them really, really cool, and just kind of like a behind the scenes of my life and what I get up to, bit of like a longer form thing. It's cool to obviously see me a bit more raw and in longer form if you really care that much, basically. I do like to do this with my hands, don't I? Will you ever do OnlyFans?
Hold up, wait a minute. What do you mean by that?
Would you open up an Adore Chaos pop-up shop when is that t-shirt releasing? So there is a new drop released on Adore Chaos right flippity flipping now. We've got the OG black, we've got the OG bubblegum pink, we've got the blue, and we've got the olive color as well, all in the OG logo. So they're really, really cool. And as I said to you guys at the start, £29 is the price of them t-shirts. Also a crazy, crazy quality. Regarding the pop-up, I'd love to do a pop-up. I'd love to do that somewhere. Get a little van or get like one of them trucks that like pops open the side and the thing comes out and you have the doors open and then we got all the clothes. That'd be sick. I'd love to do that. I feel like that'd be really, really cool. So hopefully one day. What was your dream occupation? My dream occupation growing up, I don't really know. I was quite lost in school. It was the typical, I want to be a footballer. And that was like during primary school, and halfway through secondary school, it was like, I'd love to be a footballer. Like, I love playing football. And I started getting more into cars, and I was like, oh, I'd love to like be a car salesman at like Ferrari or whatever. Left school, went to college. What do I want to do? And then it was like, I did a carpentry course, I did a plumbing course, and I was like, oh, I could be a tradie, to be fair. Like, I didn't mind that life. I just always knew I kind of didn't really want to be in an office. So then lockdown hit after college. I was still doing college at home. And then I thought, do you know what? Like, things started opening up. I need to earn some money. I went back to my Saturday job, but actually went back to my Saturday job like full time pretty much. I was going like 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, 8:30 till 4:30 sort of vibe. And then it got to a point where I was like, do you know what? Actually, I love cleaning cars, but I'm going to ask if I can start selling cars and doing this. So I was actually like preparing to have this meeting with my boss and say like, I want to kind of move up and into this new role and step up, whatever. And then that's when Joe was like, look, George, I'm quitting my job. You want to quit yours too? X, Y, Z. The rest is history. Would you ever start your own podcast? Yes, I would start my own podcast, but not as in a podcast format where you come in, you sit down, you get guests. I want to do something with my car, and I've got something in the pipeline for that, but it's very chill vibes. Some podcasts do really, really well, but it's such a hard game and a saturated game. Nothing wrong with that. I've got a clothing brand, and think about how many millions and millions and millions of clothing brands are out there. But I definitely want to start a podcast sort of thing under this channel. What's your favourite song? Someone said. At the minute, it's probably like the guy's called Kill Owen. Pick Your Poison. Such a good tune. Poison you. No, okay, cool.
Stop it. Get some help.
I've kind of touched on this, but someone said, what did you study when you went to college? I studied plummeting, I was gonna say. Plumbing and carpentry, and I actually bathed? If you had to live in a country for the rest of your life, which one are you choosing? That's such a good question. To be fair, if it could be any country, it'd be like Monaco or maybe like Switzerland or somewhere like that. But guys, I feel like I'm gonna leave it there because I answered quite a lot of questions, and I actually appreciate all you asking the questions, because a lot of the times I ask the questions and they're quite a bit weird and sexual. So it's actually nice to see everyone just wanting to ask questions. That was the video for today, guys. It was just a little life update, letting you kind of into what's been going on and where I've been, and I appreciate all the support on this YouTube channel. We are growing steadily, but we are going in the direction I want to see us go, which is great. Let me know what videos you want to see down below. As I said, it's been a bit of a hard one today. Everyone's busy, I'm busy. I just wanted to get a video out so we wouldn't go a week without posting, because I want to be posting consistently every single week on this channel. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, turn on post notifications. There's actually like 80% of you guys who are watching not subscribed, so just hit that subscribe button because it helps me out massively. See you in the next one. Bye.